Okay, fuck all that other shit. Fuck all that other shit. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. I was gonna show some liars lying about some shit, and now I'm not. I'm gonna do something even better. Okay, politics. Now I don't really think I get. I would put myself in the middle on politics because I don't. Other than like your family and your religion, I feel conservative to that because I think that you should be able to have your family and your belief structure. Because if you have that, if you do that, you tend to have a good society. But I don't give a fuck what you do. If you're gay and you want to get married, get married. Do whatever. I don't like the messing with children part of the trans thing. I don't think they should be doing anything, even talking to those kids sexually about shit if they're in elementary school at all, at all, at all. That's basically where the other side loses me. I would be more feeling most of the concerns of the other side if it weren't for that. They're not willing not to indoctrinate kids that are in elementary school, and I think that's insane. They don't want the families to have the ability to raise their children. They punish Christians. I'm more concerned with the other side mass killing Christian people. I don't find myself at all interested in white supremacy, racism in any form. I'm just not interested in it, really. I am interested in America doing good. I think America's doing good if we're not getting fucked by our border being wide open. Because, we got like 20 million people in the last 4 years. And there's been a lot of people that have been killed by those people. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on. So all this shit that's going on with deporting them, well, that's the other president's problem for just opening the border. And that guy was not even caught. That guy was not. He wasn't there. You cannot say he was a competent. I would not want that guy to be the boss of my company. I wouldn't want to work for him. He wasn't even alive. He auto pinned. Other than that, I think it's more likely that the other side will start killing Christians, people in church, whoever wears a red hat and just even says that, because they're not interested in uh, having any of the conversations. They don't want to enforce the laws with the criminals. All those places where people can just run into store and steal shit. And did you see the guy stab the little Ukrainian girl in the throat on a bus? Did you see Charlie Kirk's neck get exploded just because somebody said he was this type of way? To, he wasn't, and he wasn't. He wasn't. I know totalitarians when I see them. We learned this from Russia. We learned this from Russia. Communism bad. The other side doesn't want to do it. And there's the lady. I heard the lady talking that's funding all these no kings things, and it's just as bad as when you read Sanger. What Margaret Sanger was saying. Margaret Sanger designed the Nazis' fucking programs. They gave her an award. They used all of her shit. They want to eugenics people. They want to do it with the medical fucking part, the hospitals. the control stuff. They're gonna make you all own nothing and be happy. That's what they've told you. I don't want to own nothing and be happy. Fuck that. So I don't know. I didn't realize um, using your laws to, you know, they're not even punishing the people that they should be punishing. There should be all kinds of people that are like hanging for treason. Like seriously, a few people should for the shit that they've done because it's not the way that you're supposed to fucking you don't sell out your people. You don't. You don't experiment on your people. They gave people radioactive oatmeal in Missouri, and they. I was listening to these stories the other day. This is just the government though, but it's the deep state that does that shit, and the deep state currently is aligned with not the party I voted for. So I don't know. They're probably more likely to round us up and kill us for just saying that we care about those things, so we vote for that. It's not a vote for racism, but you should be able to vote in a country. You should be able to vote, and whoever wins the vote wins the vote. Oh, and the guy that I voted for won the last vote that he didn't get to win for, and they did cheat. Those Dominion machines are changing votes. We should never use those for voting. If we're voting and they have those next time, I don't think we're voting at all. And then maybe they're right to think that it doesn't matter at that point. But both of these sides were cheating. I don't like it. I don't like the government. I don't like politics. But the parties, those running these parties, are not about shit. They're not, especially for the people. Now, if the country can at least have somebody that will kick another country's ass if we need to, I feel safer being that person too. I'll only kick your ass if you attack me. I'm not trying to beat nobody up, cause no ruckus, fuck around at all. Definitely ain't shooting nobody long range in the neck. or a or a Catholic school. Why do they always shoot the Catholic school kids? Those poor kids are so fucked up already. That's the last thing they need. Somebody's going in there and shooting them. Some fucking atheistic trans person decides to shoot little kids again. You know, those aren't MAGA Republicans doing that. They're not. They're the other side. Now they won't even admit that there's Antifa. Oh, that's not a real thing. They did that the other day. They all went down the line, and everyone said that's not a place. And then they showed the pictures of them holding their flag. So I mean, do you do your own country or do you lie and subvert your own country? What do you do? It takes a lot of attention. You really have to watch them. But I would never say I'm just going to give my vote to one side or the other. That's ridiculous. In fact, I'm not sure I will vote again. I haven't always. I didn't vote in every election. There was some of them I didn't want to vote for. I think it was Obama. I didn't vote during any of those periods of time. They didn't have a sufficient alternative candidate as far as I was concerned. But I didn't ever really like him. And no, he did not do good for black people. He did good for the gay people. He did all kinds of shit for gays. No wonder they say uh, Michelle's Big Mike. I think she was Big Mike. They've seen pictures of her. She says She's called herself Michael before. It's Big Mike.